welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the funniest and most memorable Strictly moments, from surprising routines that made us smile to some of the worst dancing of all time.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Number 10. Will Mellor's Dirty Dancing. A good dance can still be a funny dance, and when actor Will Mellor took to the Strictly floor, he got us giggling for more reasons than one. On Movie Week in 2022, the 2 pints of lager star got Twitter talking with a sultry American smooth foxtrot to Cry to Me from Dirty Dancing. Gently perspiring in a white shirt, he butters in mind of a drunk groomsman at a wedding, high on Dutch courage and ready to show off his moves. And they weren't bad. The viewers were thoroughly entertained and took to social media en masse to thirst over the star.
Don't you feel like
Number 9. Tico Tico Anton.
And when he says cuckoo, it means a time to cool. It's good time on the block. I got a heavy date. It's this week of Tico Music Day.
Poor Anton never had much luck with partners, but where danceability was in short supply, his patience and sense of humor often helped carry him as far as Blackpool. This sometimes meant sacrificing himself on the altar of dignity. Susannah Constantine was by no means the worst of Anton's partners, yet she found herself evicted week 1, when Anton's antics in this memorable samba failed to distract the judges from her poor performance. Strictly has often been described as old-fashioned family entertainment, and this routine wouldn't look out of place performed by old stalwarts like Morecambe and Wise or the Two Ronnies. It was camp, it was colourful, and it was absolute chaos.
If I'm a cuckoo, if I'm a cuckoo, I'm a hardest country mother.
Number 8. Bill Bailey makes an entrance. None of us had much to smile about in 2020, but the Strictly pairing of Bill Bailey and Oti Mabuse did manage to bring a little sunshine into our lives. When the celebs were announced, comedian Bill seemed destined for the role of joke act, but the naysayers underestimated his ability to entertain, as well as his musicality. Oti played into Bill's strengths from the off, with funny and feel-good routines that didn't skimp on content.
Pata Pata is the name of the dance we do down Johannesburg.
His first appearance had a touch of the dad dancer about it, but even as we laughed along, we couldn't help but be impressed. The dynamic duo eventually exceeded all expectations and finished up lifting that glitter ball trophy.
I got a bang bang, the boogie to the boogie, say up jump the boogie to the bang bang, boogie, let's rock.
Number 7. The Minions Pro Dance. Strictly's pro dancers are drawn from the best of international ballroom and Latin dancing talent. They effortlessly entertain us with fantastic routines week by week and year by year. And on special occasions, they dress up as minions and dance to the YMCA. Okay, so they only did that once, but it was enough to have us all questioning our sanity. 2024 was the height of Minion Mania, and Strictly Movie Week paid tribute to the breakout stars of Despicable Me, with Kai in prosthetics as Gru, and the rest of the pros as his infamous yellow sidekicks. It was truly unhinged. Even the band got involved with a high-energy mega mix sung in Minionese. Number 6. Jake's Surprise Salsa. Every series of Strictly has one or two standout routines, and they're not always the most technically brilliant. Sometimes they're the moments that take us by surprise. Soap star Jake Wood flew under the radar during his first week in the competition, presenting as a quiet, middle-of-the-road contestant. Then, in week 2, he hit us with that salsa. The combination of Jeanette's clever choreography, show-stopping lifts, and Jake's Popeye the Sailor facial expressions had the audience laughing and cheering him on. Jake had a natural rhythm and danced like he was genuinely enjoying himself, and so we enjoyed watching him. The contrast with his EastEnders persona only added to the fun. Number 5. Scott Mills is Sebastian. Just like Jake, BBC radio host Scott Mills had some fantastic facial expressions. Unfortunately, he was rather more challenged in the dancing department.
The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake.
But Strictly fans love a trier, and in fairness, it's difficult to look like a serious dancer when you're dressed as a giant crab. Strictly's themed weeks have given us some distinctive looks over the years, often with a Disney theme, but Scott Mills as Sebastian stands out as a classic car crash moment that would be hard to forget, even if we wanted to. Still, we're not so sorry that it's seared into our memories. It was funny after all. Number 4. Come and get your fruity tomatoes. Strictly wasn't always as big on the props as it is nowadays, but this remains one of the best uses of that old cart they love to reel out. Ainsley Harriott was a gift to this show. He had rhythm, he could really dance, and he looked like he was having so much fun doing it.
Please don't you touch me tomatoes, touch me crummy apple potatoes. Goodness sake, don't you touch me tomatoes.
We dare you not to be entertained by this infectious, high-energy salsa to the calypso song, Don't Touch Me Tomato. Natalie was one of our favorite Strictly pros back in the day, and her routines were always fast, fun, and creative. This one is no exception, and Ainsley really sells it to the utmost, just like those tomatoes. Number 3. Ann Widdecombe, just in general. As long as Strictly is remembered by the British public, the image of Ann Widdecombe being dragged across the floor in bright yellow feathers will remain a symbol of the show's not-so-glorious past. Modern-day Strictly no longer attracts many bad dancers, and even the worst offenders train so many hours a day that they can't help but improve a bit. But 2010 was another time. The elderly politician mostly bumbled around looking lost and out of time with the music, while Anton tried to keep her from falling over. But she was a good sport, and she still made it to the Blackpool Ballroom and earned her place in Strictly's Hall of Fame. Number 2. Bruce saves the day. Nothing beats the magic of live TV when it goes right, and sometimes even when it goes wrong. Especially when you've got an old pro on hand to save the day. Back in Series 4, Mark Ramprakash and his partner Karen got into a tangle during their salsa when his microphone caught on her dress.
Hey, wait. Hold. Can we have another go, please? Can we have another go?
Yeah, the microphone.
In a shocking turn of events, the couple stopped their routine and asked for another go. And surprisingly, their wish was granted. Bruce does a bit of his showmanship and keeps the crowd laughing while the crew resets, and then we're off again.
Okay.
And the rerun is joyous. You can suddenly feel the party atmosphere in the room, and the couple dance much better than before.
And well done, Len, as well. Yeah, she nearly got one leg over there, didn't she, Harley?
Number 1. Gangnam Style. Of all the dances, good and bad, that have ever been on Strictly, surely the most iconic has to be this classic from Ed Balls. While the likes of Ann Widdecombe entertained us with their total lack of dance ability, Ed often managed to be funny on purpose, as well as by accident. Yes, he missed his steps and almost dropped his partner on occasion. But he also had a bit of rhythm, and with the help of Katya's choreography, he could put over a dance well enough to make it entertaining.
Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style, a dance craze then at its height, was his piece de resistance, and it still makes us laugh almost 10 years on.
Gangnam Style.
Which Strictly moments made you laugh out loud? Share your favorite funny dances in those comments below.